Jimmy Hart.
You know what? Even these people can't spoil the greatest day of my life. You know, you're struggling out here, Dave. What's wrong with you, man? And you got something. Look at this. What is on your face there? My God. You know, would you like for me to help you do the co-host? You know, everybody thinks that Jimmy Hart gave Lance Russell a nervous breakdown, but I really didn't do it. That's not why he's in the hospital. But why don't you let me help you, Dave? Would you like my help?
I
you
think
need it.
We'll just kind of struggle along by ourselves.
Oh, you're going to go by yourself. Okay, if that's what you want to do, that's fine with me. But you know what? This is the greatest day of my life, and I'm fixing to tell you why it's the greatest day of my life. I can't hardly talk, man. I'm so excited about today. You know, the old saying, united we stand, divided we fall. It's true. You know, when Jimmy Hart was against Andy Kaufman, and we fought back and forth, we couldn't get anything accomplished. But when we joined together, look what happened. Nothing but success. Well, I am busy. You know, I've got a million things going on. And I realized that maybe Jimmy Hart needs a little help in the First Family, too. And I'm very excited today because, you know, I've called around a lot, and I've had a man that's been staying in contact with me, and I've had a few battles with him back and forth. But we stayed in contact over a couple of months. He's been on a big fact-finding mission, looking for wrestlers and everything for me. And I'm going to bring him in today because I am going to unite him, the new Vice President of the First Family of Professional Wrestling. And I want you people to give him a nice round of applause. Jimmy Cornette. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful.
This is the greatest day of my life, Jimmy. I love it. You know something, just like Jimmy Hart says, I've been on a nationwide talent search. You people have seen me on national TV from Atlanta, Georgia. I've been all across the country. Meanwhile, Jimmy Hart, my good friend, has been right here dominating the wrestling scene just like he always does. And now it's time for us to join forces. Jimmy, I am going to do as good a job for you as I've done all across the country. You people are going to see great things from the First Family. From now on, new faces, new things, a united new First Family, and I'm proud to be part of it,
The Vice President, now hadn't he got the confidence? Look at the new look, the black shirt, the white tie, not the old look that Jimmy Cornette had, right? This is a new day in your life, baby. Are you going to be behind it?
I'm behind you.
Now, real quick here, baby. We've got a little tape on Andy Kaufman. You know, you people up there don't love Andy Kaufman like Jimmy Cornette and Jimmy Hart love Andy Kaufman. You know, the three greatest minds in professional wrestling. But after they see this, I think they will grow to love the man. Roll that VCR, baby. Jimmy, good to have you back, man.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Andy Kaufman, as, of course, most of you know. I have a lot of unfinished business in the South. First and foremost in my mind is taking care of that dumb hillbilly, Jerry Lawler. I really want to take care of him. That's most important to me. But I'm going to put that on the back burner for now. And I want to talk to you people out there, you people who live down here in the South, in the good old South portion of the United States. Okay? I want to talk to you. And I want to help you, okay? I think, you know, for the past year or two, I've been coming down here and you and I have been having this feud. I come in the ring and you go boo and you don't like me and I don't like you. And I think now is the time when we should be friends and let's make peace with one another, okay? Peace? Okay? And I, Andy Kaufman, as my token of peace towards you, my token of friendship towards you, I would like to do a little something for you, just as a personal favor. You don't owe me anything back. This is out of the goodness of my heart. Every week, I'm going to be coming on here, on this station, and I'm going to give you little tips about how you can better your lives and how I could bring you up from the level that you're in right now and bring you up from the squalor that you're living in, the gutter and the garbage that your lives are. Okay? And this is my personal favor to you. Now, this week I'd like to start off, first and foremost, the most important thing is personal hygiene. Okay? Now, let's start off. This is a bar of soap. Now, does it look familiar to any of you? I know that you probably don't know what this is. You haven't ever seen one of these before, but it is called soap. Matter of fact, if you're sitting at home now, you can maybe kind of repeat after me and say soap. Say soap, S-O-A-P, soap. Not soap, not soap. It's soap, okay? Say it. Soap. Okay, now I'm going to open it up, show you what it looks like. This particular bar is blue. It comes in all different kinds of colors, pink, yellow, white, blue, red. This is blue, okay? Now the way you use it is you go to the sink, turn on the water. If you have a sink, that is, or if you have any kind of lake nearby or anything, just go wet yourself, wet your hands. Oh, and I would like to mention the reason that I want to tell you about soap. When I travel around the South, you know, a lot of fans, a lot of wrestling fans, they recognize me from TV. They always put out their hands. They want to shake my hand. And I'll tell you something, it disgusts me. The hands are so slimy. You people, your hands are so greasy and slimy. I mean, I don't want to shake them. You know, you ask me for an autograph, I'll sign you an autograph. But please, don't put out your hand and shake it until you can wash your hands. Now, this is what you do. Wet your hands, okay? Then wet the soap. Wash the soap, rub it on your hands, and rub it around, and your hands will get clean. Another thing is a shower. You turn on the water, wet your body, let the water wet your body, wet the soap, rub the soap all over your body till your body is clean. Okay? Then you rinse, and this is very important now. Don't come out of the shower with the soap still on. Very important, you got to rinse the soap off. Okay? You rinse it off, you dry with a towel, and you're clean as a whistle. And then you can shake my hand. Okay, now that's my tip for this week. This is about soap. I will see you next week with another tip. Okay? Bye.
Well, the personal hygiene tip from Andy Kaufman. We're going to be back. We will have Stagger Lee and Bobby Eaton in tag team action coming up. Stay with us.